access and opportunity, and we've got to activate and engage in this process so that our communities can be saved.
Pastor Rob, if we're so asleep, why does my phone never stop ringing? Saying my one of my clients, young African American young man, and they need the church. I'm getting calls just like Pastor Charles. He's getting calls from people. They're calling me. A young lady came to my church Sunday and said that the court is ordering her to take a needle and put it in her arm to take medicine to calm her down. And she wanted me to meet her. She didn't say she needed another lawyer. She didn't say she needed the preacher to come and tell the judge, don't do that. So if we're so asleep, then why am I not asleep?
Now I will say this. Can I argue this? We may not be asleep, but some of us, some of us tired. It doesn't. We've been pastoring. Our services may not have taken place.
How many funerals did you do during COVID?
Brother, I had to stop. I had to stop. I stopped counting at 26.
Yes, sir.
I stopped counting at 26.
Yep. I was at 29 myself.
We tired. We tired, but we're not so tired that we don't step out to fight.
Nope.
But I think that we have to be engaged. We need some reinforcements.
Right.
We need some partners to come alongside.
We
need some resources to come along.
And so we got our brother Shaka with us today, and he's more social work on the side that he's on. So from a mental health perspective, church, because we're talking about that is asleep. We're talking about a house that's divided against itself. So from a social work perspective, what is your thoughts on the mental health side of the Black church?
Well, I believe that the church is like so many other organizations where you have a certain sect of the church that deals in the traditional ways, and they really hold tight to those traditions, and they really resist change. But this and every other time involves change. It evolves an evolution that has to take place. There are so many times I hear my child has the doctor has determined that the child has this type of illness. I believe that God is going to heal them. And God can heal, God will heal. God also gives us a certain amount of autonomy. He gives us expertise. He gives us doctors to go and who have the know-how to assist that person and what it is that they need. We can't go to these people and when the doctor gives us a prognosis that we don't like, then we say, well, now we're going to believe God. Mm-hmm. We have to decide what we're going to do, whether we're going to trust that God is going to give us people around us to get us out of this situation, or as the goes, the person who is waiting on the top of the roof and the helicopter. Are y'all familiar with it? So, God sends us ways to help us out of our situation. We have to realize and recognize what the voice and the touch of God is.
And so even with that, when we look at the vision, what do you think is the vision? And I want to stay there before we jump into the political side of it. What do you think is the division between the older pastors